Black love, puppies. Who is Dr. Finn? Who is Dr. Monroe? Mac and Felicia actually have lines. This week in Port Charles and Vinessa Antoine next.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
There you go. Aww. I'm wearing purple, so we're doing purple things. We had to mention this today. Welcome to another edition of the GH Report, the General Hospital After Show here on AFTERBUZZ TV. I'm one of your hosts, James Lott Jr. Of course, you hear Prince playing in the background, and we had just lost him a few days ago. But we're going to have a good show for you today. We're going to dedicate the show to him, actually. We're going to talk about all things Port Charles happened this week, and we have a great guest in, too. But first, the girl who's not on Empire, but her last name is Lyon, Lacretia Lyon.
Of course, James already did my intro, so why not say, just find me anywhere, since there is only one.
There's only one, folks. Really, I looked. There's nobody else. And the girl who's wearing a dress that is working everything for me, giving me life. Giving me life today. I love it.
Oh, gosh. Hi, guys. You can find me on Twitter at Ladine_Harvey and Facebook at Ladine Harvey.
That's right. And a man who got dressed up today. Okay. He got dressed up today, and we're so happy to see him today, Mr. Frank Moran.
This old thing, please.
No.
Really?
Not you. Not you. The clothes. Yes.
Don't worry, I'm wearing purple Speedos, and so it's all good underneath there.
Also, Frank.
All right. Like that. You can follow me on Twitter at HappyGoJackie.
And of course, you can follow me at all social media platforms at James Lott Jr. Not Senior, Junior. That's my father. You don't want to talk to him. And our guest today, I'm so glad she came on. We're so excited. She was on a show some years before I remember her on. She was on Sci-Fi Channel's Haven. Opposite Eric Balfour, which I just told her story. And you're also on, and she was also on Being Erica.
Yep.
I know that too. But you know who she is. She is strong, sexy, confident. She gave some toot this week to some people in Port Charles. Miss Jordan Ashford, her portrayer.
Yes.
Miss Vinessa Antoine.
Hello.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. We're going to have a really good show for you today, but first I want to do one quick shout out to my grand Susie. She's 80 years old today, and she's in Brooklyn. Jamel, hopefully you're taking care of her in Brooklyn. You know, he always calls in. And I'm sorry I can't be there, but I'll try to come back there next month and take you out to Red Lobster. She loves Red Lobster.
Oh, I do too.
That's her thing. She loves the Red Lobster. It's those biscuits.
That's what it is. That's all it is for me. It's the biscuits.
And her doctor's like, don't eat too many. She's like, screw you.
Right.
I'm 80. I'll eat whatever I want.
I bought a dozen one time, and I munched
What are
on
these
them.
biscuits that you guys are
Oh my gosh.
You never been to Red Lobster? They're like these cheddar biscuits are so good.
Insane. It's crap.
You've never been?
Nope.
Okay, we gotta get you some. Okay. And I will also post the prize and the trivia question this week. We reached 1,014 viewers. Some things kind of happened this week, which I totally forgot to post that. We will do that this week. And the reason why is we want to dedicate the show to Prince Rogers Nelson, who passed away a few days ago. For me, he was somebody who always searched for his truth, and in his music and his life. And no matter what you think about his songs, whatever, he always was trying to push the social norms of religion, gender, sexuality, race. And also, he had women in his bands front and center, like Wendy and Lisa, for example, Rosie Gaines, people like that. You have people in Sheila E., of course.
Yes.
I mean, Sheila, you can't forget her. And he wrote other songs. He co-wrote Stand Back for Stevie Nicks, Manic Monday for the Bengals. I mean, he's been around for such a long time, and it was such a shock. And and as the fans know, I've had a really hard time the past couple of days, and so I want to dedicate the show to him. So, everybody like Prince? Everybody have a...
Well, the fun thing, especially because Dallas played Minnesota, and they had come from the Minnesota, as far as hockey, in case you guys don't know. That's my team, Dallas Stars, as Prince was such a big part of us because the song 1999 is our theme song.
Wow.
Because we won the Cup in 99. So it was so nice for them to be in Minnesota and do the tribute today. So
Wow, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Interesting. Oh, that's great. Everybody say, Vanessa, you're pretty. You're gorgeous.
Put it right out of the gate.
Prince story.
Please tell it, please.
Prince is really close to me in his music and just his being and everything was because he was the first artist my mom ever showed me when I was very little. And so I was never really, like, my parents were just big 80s fans. Like, that was just what what there was because that's when they were teenagers. So my mom used to show me all this stuff, but the first thing she wanted to introduce me to was Prince. And so, like, that's what I always go back to if I'm ever feeling down or sad or I just want to dance. Like, Prince has always been that artist for me.
I think Prince is a good lesson for everybody that you should be doing what you're doing, that you like to do, and not what you don't like to do.
Oh, yeah.
He loved what he did, so that's a good lesson. You don't know how long you're going to be here on this earth. You should be doing what you're doing.
Exactly. And it's funny because my mom, the reason why she introduced that to me was because when she first came from the Philippines I think she was like 10, that was the first song that she heard. I can't remember which song it was, but it was, she went to, coming to America, she was seeing a bunch of girls and guys dancing to this song. I can't remember for the life of me what it is, but she was like, who's this person? And then she just learned about it and she loved it. So.
Oh, how cute. Now, how do you feel about Prince, Miss Vinessa?
I mean, people never talk about how many instruments he actually plays.
Oh my God, yes.
And his range. Because, he can go way down and also be right up in that falsetto and everything in between. He's just like, he's an anomaly. He's a phenomenon. I mean,
that's a great word. He's an anomaly. It's like there really is nobody like him.
No. We've lost a huge legend. I don't think we're going to ever find anyone like him.
I don't think so either. I agree with that. So
can I put Stevie Wonder in a bubble?
I know.
Another one.
For me, I feel like all of my childhood and teenage people, with David Bowie, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, they're all gone.
Yeah.
So we
That
had the
concert in
Vandross,
heaven
everything.
must be amazing.
And it's like
It
we
must
don't
be.
have anybody coming up that's nearly even close
Not
to,
even
or
close.
even wants to make music like that. And
That's scary.
It is scary. He liked making music for music's sake.
Yeah.
That's what that was about. So, but yeah, thank you. There won't be another, you guys. You guys are right on the line there. Yes, that's very true. Somebody goes, I've been racking my brain, damn it. She was on Haven. That's what Michael Blade said.
Hi,
Yeah. He was like, that's what it was. So follow us on iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud. We're on there, and you can look for General Hospital Show. That's what we're under, and you can like us, tell us you like us, tell us you don't like us, whatever. But go on there and follow us, and use the hashtag ABTVGHReport, JHReport, anything with JHReport in it, and our handles, and talk to us, and talk to her too.
Yeah.
She's very active, and also I watch your Periscopes too.
I don't even have what is that? I need a Periscope.
It's a little scary. I don't go on it too often. At first I was like, I could get used to it, and I was like, no, this isn't for me. It's just basically you're like live Skyping with the world.
Yeah.
And they can ask questions, and it's
Oh wow.
So you're living the American dream. You were on General Hospital, and you were like featured heavily this week.
Yeah.
this was a very heavy week for Jordan.
Yeah, it was.
It's unusual, but it was cool.
It was good. You get to work with Finola Hughes. You get to work with Anthony Montgomery. I mean, you get to work with these people and Richard Berg. We get to work with all these people.
Yeah, no, I've been very lucky. And Taquan, I've had a nice little dabble even from the beginning with kind of jumping right in with Will DeVry.
Oh, yeah.
And, being undercover. It was a nice little mix there.
You had him when he had his shirts on.
Unfortunate, 2 scenes where he had a shirt on.
His shirt's always off.
Well, at least he's not like Ryan Peavy. He actually had I think months of him being shirtless at one point.
We have him on in a few weeks. I'm very excited to talk about it. I say you should just come on shirtless. Don't wear a shirt.
No, he's so cool. He's probably one of the, if I would say, old school gentlemen.
Ooh, wow.
Just he's a gentleman.
Oh, wow. That'd be very nice. Well, we get something to look forward to.
Right.
Great. So we're going to go right into the storylines, and we're going to talk to her a little more, and we're going to get her take on some of these storylines, including the ones that she was in. And right now, we're just going to start out with Ryan's character. I titled it, Nathan proposes to Maxie, Griffin freaks out, and Mac and Felicia have lines. So they're going to get married. Come on, Frank.
Yes, I know. Frank will have some fun bits on this. Yeah.
I do like how Nathan does his big proposal right there in the floating room. Great place to do it.
Big, hold on, big proposal.
No. But then, and he basically pours his heart out to Maxie, and then I just see Mac and Felicia. Mac's thing is like, finally somebody's saying what she's always wanted to hear. Like, what about Spinelli? Wasn't Spinelli like? Spinelli care about her at some point? Yeah, wasn't that true? But I guess because Nathan is a hot, hunk of burning love. Finally, Mac's like, yes. Finally, I can respect a man that's proposing.
But not Spinelli.
Yeah, that's Spinelli.
Me
No, couldn't do it.
because I'm the biggest Spinelli fan.
She is. I like Spinelli too. I like him a lot. I know it's funny. So but he has a secret.
What
He's got a
is it?
secret.
He has
What
a
is it?
secret.
What is it?
Like this is just going to tell you.
Who has a secret? Nathan has a
Yeah.
secret?
And Dr. Monroe.
Well,
Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm not. I don't really think about his secret. I'm more concerned about Finn's secret? Why is he freaking out? Like, it's him.
It's him. Yes. Yes, nice to meet you. Like, it's like, oh my God. And he kept seeing him in the background staring, just staring.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on to that bottle, the beer bottle.
Then he dropped it. Oh my God.
No.
Yeah, we don't know anybody's, like, I don't know anybody's storylines and what they're about. And they don't know sometimes themselves. So we're just like, I don't know.
There's
So
certain
they only
rumors out
give
there.
you what you need to know.
That's it.
But are you much like the fans when you see somebody else has got like some secret on the show? Or is everybody kind of pestering them off camera, just back in their dressing rooms, like, come on, what's up? What do you know? What do you know?
I only now started really watching the show. In the beginning, I watched the show for like the first month because I wanted to sort of see the vibe and if I was in the pocket, so to speak, of where I needed to be. And then I just put it away. And I just come to work and work. And then I was finding that I wasn't able to really connect stories that had to do with myself until I actually started watching again. And I was like, oh, what are they saying about her or him? And so it's been about like the last month I started watching again, 2 months. So it's been kind of cool.
So when you were saying you're trying to get your performance like in the pocket, was it easy for you to were you kind of nailing it right from the get-go, or do you feel like you needed to calibrate some stuff to kind of really get in there?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say nailing it. I felt very comfortable because I was with Finn, like really quickly when I first broke my cover. So that was a learning experience.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, pen and paper, let's learn.
Because it's funny because some people know this at this point. The pacing on soaps is just like you gotta learn that line. Again, you block it once, you go, and that's it.
Insane. And I think I had probably the worst experience ever, unfortunately, with Finn. It was my first big scene. And man, it was a lot. I was nervous and, but I breathed through it and it was, she was fantastic. But I will always remember that and it will never happen to me again.
Oh, it's Vanilla Hughes. Oh my God. But we saw your man, John J. York. He was talking.
Yeah, barely. Come on. And all it is just talking about everybody else. Like, come on. Give Mac his own storyline. Come on.
Not yet. You gotta be patient.
I've been patient for like 10 years. What am I waiting for?
I know, we were so excited when he got to work with Anna, and then they just dropped it.
Yeah, that was
it's
it.
like,
Well, because Kevin Collins is going to do with Laura. They can't put all these too many veterans together, I guess.
Yeah.
Scotty's doing things now. I mean, just
they got to rotate them. But
rotate them,
why?
I guess. But that's kind of fun. I thought it was kind of funny they were there. So that's enough of that one.
But you'll never see him, like, maybe we'll see him maybe next July or something like that, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, 4th of July, hey, we exist.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Cheryl Hawk says she loves the dynamic of Maxie and Griffin.
I do too. Because Nathan and then stepping on Spinelli, and then that romance has just never sat well with me. At least with Griffin, they're not discounting Spinelli.
Yeah.
And then also, he just seems to have a little bit more chemistry and they have more in common. They just haven't given Nathan enough for us to care.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, people are saying they love Vinessa and Finola. You and Anne's friendship is hands down my favorite friendship on the show right now since you came on. And that was, I can't see what it says.
Somebody, I think.
Whoever it is.
I read out loud, so you know who you are.
Dion's Corner.
Well, there's a whole rumor that Griffin's Claudette.
Yes, I mean, that
What?
I've been reading. That's all I can keep thinking of.
Okay, there's a whole rumor that he's actually Claudette, but transgender.
Listen, I would be so upset.
Okay.
So mad. I would be so mad.
The other rumor I heard was like
Why do
maybe
you
a
have to do
sister or
that?
something, but then I heard a brother, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is like, why? Because he's so nice and he's so hot. Why do we have to do that with the nice hot guys? Give him something. It's like, make him a woman or.
Right. Well, they made him. They heard the shot at the end, wherever that is. Griffin thought of a shot, and then was like, oh, and then like walked off. So maybe Nathan tried to kill. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going on?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That maybe he has to do with that scar he has.
Yeah.
Not that he used to be a lady.
Right.
Please, no. I mean, you can make Nathan used to be a lady. That's fine. But Griffin, no.
I don't know.
I'm looking forward to him and Kiki just going into like gunshot support group.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh God!
That is so annoying. Every
so,
time she hears something, it's
that's
like,
so funny.
she's damaged for life. It's over.
I guess so.
So now it's Christina's turn to work at the Corinthos coffee place. What's that about? Is it an accountant or a junior accountant or something she's going to be working at? I'm like, so she's going to work there now, so somebody keep an eye on her, I guess?
And Darby will come by and visit.
Darby.
Yeah.
Oh, Darby. Where's Darby? Where's Darby? What happened to her? So I guess that's not about the storyline. We're
What
done.
if Christina becomes interested in Darby?
Oh, because she's a lesbian now. That's right. Forgot. She's a lesbian now. That could, yeah.
I forgot.
She could. That's right. It could happen.
Well, we don't have any lesbian couples on the show.
No.
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 And I don't know. I've not watched the show for a long time, but has there ever been on
No.
GH?
Not on GH.
Oh.
All my children years ago.
Yeah,
they had
Bianca was.
And Bianca, of course, is the main Eden Regal. And before
Mm-hmm.
that, they had Donna Pescal, who was in Saturday Night Fever. She was a lesbian on All My Children years ago. And liked one of the characters, but they didn't go because it was the 80s. They didn't really go for it.
And she was the mom on Even Stevens.
Well, even Stevens, that's right. Yes. So they haven't really had one on GH. They haven't. Just the gay couple so far.
Yeah.
That's it. The male.
Yeah. Luckily, they got to go out into the park. So basically,
outside.
were you just jealous that everybody
yes.
that had to got to go outside and shoot scenes?
No, I didn't even know they were doing that because no one approached me at all. They were like, the lighting alone is going to be an issue. Let's just see if this works.
So that's why the outside scenes were so white.
Yeah. It's like, mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I don't think I've needed to go outside.
Outside,
Yeah.
it's clearly the parking lot.
Yeah.
Right. Although when we were doing those really cool back-to-back park scenes
Yes.
with Finn,
Yes.
that could have been outside, but
My opinion, I said this last week, the fake set of outside that part was way better than the outside.
right.
I was like, that set was good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Frank brings in real grass. Frank is our executive producer, so he brings in real everything. So, but after a week, it does start to smell, but it makes a huge difference.
Well, so it's kind of crazy. I just like this one when to go outside. Now we went to the first part of your storyline this week. Paul, Anna, Jordan. I loved when you and Anna kind of teamed up. How do we feel about that? That whole storyline when she was like,
Woman
yes.
power.
You were like,
Period.
Mm-hmm. The thing about you and Finola Hughes, you guys play it so like we're friends.
Yeah.
I'm hurt you didn't come to me.
Yeah.
It's in your eyes.
Well, I think she generally was hurt. I mean, people, they forget. I've literally, like I said in the last episode, I've had her life in my hand and vice versa. So, and we both are mothers, and I think we just really got on and connected on that level. And yeah, it was tough to do that. It was really tough to read her rights to her. I was like,
I'm sure. I mean, you played it that way, and I seem like Finola playing Anna was like, you got to do this. It's the right thing to do, but we're friends.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's
I
just
really
like,
don't want to.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
It was just like, but I love your attitude to Paul. You were like, I'm gonna get you, Paul. I'm
Exactly.
gonna. She goes, and because he was all talking down to you.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
yeah.
Why don't you take a vacation? Why don't you take a few days off?
Right.
You're overworked. You were like, no. You give the best looks on daytime too. You do. You get some good black
Those
girl
eyes
looks.
speak
That's
for
right.
everything.
Yeah, they do. They remind me of actually Claire Huxtable on Coffee Show.
oh, really? Oh, that's a compliment.
She's the greatest looks. I'm like, that's my mother right
Ever.
there.
She's the best.
Yes, but you get some looks, you be like, You're like, okay, sure. And because you said, he goes, if you come after me, he's gonna be. You're like, you take a couple days off, and you said you aided and abetted and the whole thing. So you read the whole riot act to him,
Right.
And he's just standing there like, oh, she's not backing down.
Yeah, that's one thing. Is like Jordan. Like I think he really estimates her intelligence as far as who she has around her to pull information, to do stuff. It's like she lines him up and is like, I've got you. Even though you think that I'm this, I'm actually doing this.
Yeah, you're like, you weren't backing down at all. and yeah.
Oh yeah, and so you're sharing scenes with Finola Hughes, but then you also have Sherry Belafonte coming in playing the mayor. So what's it like going toe to toe with her?
That was great too, because she's also like, from my childhood, I remember her just
Hotel
gorgeous.
and everything.
Yeah,
yes. Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Now we haven't had not a lot of scenes, but I think more would come.
Right.
But she was fantastic to work with.
She was trying to threaten you too. She was like,
Yeah.
you stood your ground though, but you had to let him out though. It was kind of crazy.
Yep, I had to. I had no choice.
But you still were like, don't worry, I'm gonna get you.
I mean, is it when you're on the show because eventually you're going to get heavily involved in the storylines, but for a while it was just basically Anna was just kind of keeping you boxed out of telling you the whole story.
Yeah.
But then so is it basically as just an actor you're just like, all right, I'm waiting because I know it's coming. I can't wait to just dive full into this.
I just looked at it every day as just sort of trucking along, putting one foot in front of the other and seeing where I can play and where I can't play, just figuring it out for myself too. So I think that's what it is in the beginning when you first get hired on a show like this. It's like everybody's been on for years.
Yeah.
They're going to see where they can place you, and they'll put you with whoever they need to put you with to figure that out. And now I think I'm finding my footing a little bit, maybe. I don't know. See?
It just like you're expanding your reach.
Right.
You know, they're not you. They're expanding your reach to like other people. It's the same 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
And that's always a good thing.
I like that.
That's good. Well, when you got in the credits, I was like, she's in the credits. She's staying for a while. She's in the credits. And I saw Donnell's in the credits. Oh my God, there's everybody's in the credits. They're all in the credits.
That's the first leap, right?
That's the first leap.
Yeah. Actually, the first leap I think is if you have a last name
Oh,
and you
yes.
have an apartment.
Oh.
If they show your home, you're kind of in.
Okay. I didn't know what the first
I like
That's
that.
kind of funny. Oh my God. Now, some folks are not big fans of Mayor Lomax. They go back and forth.
I don't like her either.
They go back and forth.
She's just too cartoonish.
Yeah.
She's tough.
She's
Oh.
I love it, but it's fun to have her on the TV. And then we got Carlos calls Julian, and so Julian's got Alexis to help him.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear Sonny just kind of throw some shade at her. It's like, yeah, you lost all your moral high ground.
Oh, yeah.
Once you married Julian.
She's
For
kind of
me,
right there.
I think they should have brought Diane back for this.
For him, yeah.
I don't think Alexis should have been dabbling in this, especially with Julian being
Yeah.
caught up in the middle of this.
Yeah.
You just automatically suspect that it's going to go downhill. It's like a setup for their marriage to fail.
I know another one. I know another one. Like now he's actually in the mob. She doesn't really know it. It's
Right.
all another lie.
It's a setup. It's over.
Dang it.
Because we can't have happy couples on this show.
I know, but it just makes me sad.
I know. I like Julian and Alexis too, but yeah, I mean,
Well, I don't. If Diane came, would she care enough?
no.
Alexis would really care.
Right.
That's true.
See, the best part of Diane is she doesn't care. She just
Yeah.
likes money.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh, I like that. And then, but Alexis explains she's choosing her man. To stand by her man.
Yeah.
It's like, I chose to be with him, and that means I'm choosing all of it, and I'm going to, I know Carlos is guilty as, almost cussed, as F. Guilty as F.
So close.
I was
I was
close.
waiting for it. I was
They
like,
always, Vanessa is crazy. But I was close. But yeah, so I mean, but she's like, I'm gonna stand by her man. So how do you feel about that? Ladine, how do you feel about that?
Any woman that's willing to stand by her man in situations like this, she's going to get hurt. Period. Once you go head in
Yeah.
to anything dealing with a man, you're setting
wow.
yourself up. You're setting yourself up to get hurt.
Well, I think it's tough because even though Julian, to her point of view, Julian has left the mob behind.
Yes.
But I mean, she still knows that he ordered
He did.
to put the hit on Duke. So
Yeah.
I mean, you're still actively involved with somebody that participated in the murder of somebody else.
Yeah.
But he left out information. So what does that mean?
Oh well, I mean, certainly. I mean, once Alexis finds out that Julian's still
It's
back in
over.
the mob, yeah.
Yeah, because he's a pig.
Wow. All
I've
right.
never called
How do you
Julian
really
a lot of things, but a pig, like, he just got into the mob to get his sister out. I mean, I'm
Come
not one
on,
to
it
defend
wouldn't
a
be that
mobster,
easy for
but
you to
Julian
just
is
go
hot.
back in just for your sister.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that easy. It's something that's always been there, and he just wanted to go back to it. I mean, granted his sister could have been a reason for him to go back, but I mean, nobody will just go back into things like that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think he really desperately wanted to go back in. I mean,
Not desperately.
he's got a family now. I mean,
He's got Derek
kinda
Wells Media. I mean,
pushing
it's not
it.
like he
Yeah,
doesn't
Derek
have
Media.
something, yeah.
I mean, Crimson, as much as he
Yeah.
was trying to tank it, is doing well.
So you guys trying to
Yeah.
gang up on me or
I'm
something?
like, ooh, I was like, you go for it.
We like
you
Julian.
know, I always have I'm always gonna have your side, Ladine.
Okay. See? And that's all that matters.
No.
Is it cool? Frank's all nice.
I'll buy
Alexis'
you,
favorite.
I know how that
I'll buy
is.
you
Great.
all the Chipotle burritos.
Yeah.
Well, J.A. wanted to say hey to you because Game of Thrones is coming on right now.
Yeah.
And decided we wanted to stop in and say hey to Vanessa.
Oh, thank you.
Look at that.
Whoa.
I was like, so go watch Game of Thrones. See you later.
Go watch your porn. Dragons.
I know, watch your dragons and everything.
Hey, don't hate on my porn singer.
There's nothing wrong with porn and dragons, but that's just what it is.
That's so
I've
funny.
never seen the show, which is horrible, I know.
I haven't
Games-
either.
No,
Yeah,
it's just
but-
porns and dragons.
Yeah, I did a pretty good description.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it that, really?
I've never
Okay.
seen it.
Incest, I mean, it gets
You're
weird.
second to get. You're like, well,
So I gotta run.
It's on tonight?
HBO,
You just put that in my notes.
She's like, bye. Okay.
TV out here, Vanessa. I'll just put it on there.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Cue it up.
So after like Sam and Christina, they went outside and talked, and Christina basically came out to her, and it was fine. We knew Sam would be fine with it. He was fine.
No, but it was interesting to see Sam really stand up for Sonny. Like, yeah, tell Sonny.
She did.
I mean, bringing back up the Stone stuff as well.
Yeah, he brought the Stone stuff up. That's right.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
So I mean, that's the side of Sonny that sometimes gets lost in time because it's been so long ago.
Say that
Oh, he
again.
loves-
Say
he
that one more
loves it.
time. Say that one more time.
Burrito from Chipotle. Is that?
Those things about Sunny. Can you say that to her again?
Say it to her.
I liked the Stone storyline. I also like the wheelchair storyline. I do not like every other Sunny storyline.
Haters.
Yeah, they're haters. They're haters.
I know.
But their
Dare I
scenes were
prefer
good.
Julian.
But the scenes were good, and she also encouraged her to go out, which is a smart thing. Go out, find out. Who are you?
Right.
Go out and find out.
Right.
Not gonna do is sit on a bench.
Yeah, you gotta play the game. Figure out.
Yeah, you
how you're doing.
figure out what's going on. Yeah, maybe you're not, maybe you are, but you need to go out there and kind of see what's going
Figure
on.
it out.
Get your heart broken.
Yeah, right. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And so she needs to go out and find that out because she just had the unrequited thing with the professor.
Right.
It wasn't anything reciprocal.
See, maybe Sam will do like she did for Michael when she brought Abby. She's like, "Hey, I got a stripper friend, Michael.
remember
That'll
Abby.
help
I
you." And
remember
then
her too.
maybe she'll do the same for Christina.
Oh no, we're not gonna do
That
that.
was funny.
I love that. I love that stuff. And then of course we had Nina and Dylan. That was amazing. I was
That
like,
was funny.
we've had both on the show. We have Michelle Stafford on the show, and Robert Palmer's coming back in a couple weeks too. We have to ask him about that because like they were. I mean, she was all over him when she was drunk.
I actually kind of like it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
A little bit. I like it.
I liked it more for just getting him back in Kiki's orbit. That's what I like.
No.
Well, that's you.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see anything between Nina and Dylan, and
I
to
think that would be
me,
exciting.
I was just like, that's interesting, but I don't want Kiki to be in another situation because it's obvious that they're moving them together. It's like, oh, Nina's sort of a surrogate mom to her in a way. She's already been there with her mom. That
Right.
would be a little too much.
That's that's a
Yeah.
little much.
Yeah, it's a soap.
It's a soul.
It's a soap.
I like the two of them just in that scene together. They were hilarious.
They were good.
Michelle Stafford's so great. She played
so
such a great
funny.
drunk, and,
Yeah, that
and
was
Dylan
fun.
was just like perfect with
Yes.
her. It was great.
Well, the part made me laugh out loud was when she got his shirt off.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's gratuitous, of course. We didn't mind, but it was like. I was like, that was kind of funny. It was comedically the way he did it. It was really funny.
Yeah.
And she's she's a tall girl and everything. It was just like it
she's
worked.
I
It
know
worked.
Robert was in that gym. I
Oh,
know he was working it out.
You know he was. Because he had to talk to Kiki with no shirt on. It's like, put a shirt on.
I feel bad for the guys sometimes because they have to take their shirts off at some point. And so I think they give a little bit of notice. But yeah, at some point you got to start working
Right.
out and eating healthy. And
Right.
They got to stay in shape like the women do in the movies. But
Yeah.
daytime, we torture the men.
Yeah.
You don't want to see the
That's
dad
true.
bod on daytime TV?
I would not mind.
I'm into dad bod, so I'd be okay with
I
it.
wouldn't mind. Just not my Donnell. Do what you do, Donnell. Do what you do. Keep it up. Keep it up, Donnell. Don't even try it. Keep it up. And then we had Dr. O versus Dr. Finn.
Oh, I love that. Love it. Love it. Finally, so we talked about last week about like giving Tracy something else to do. And so and then we thought maybe a good idea with Finn kind of getting boxed up by Dr. O that this might be a good way to get her and Dr. O kind of butting heads. So it seems like that's where they're heading in that direction.
And Monica,
so.
too.
Yeah. So finally, something cool for all of them to do would be really cool.
Yeah, Monica's like, maybe it's time to reevaluate while you are the chief of staff. I'm
Time for
like, you
Dr. O to go.
Okay. She's like, I'm a Quartermaine bitch. I can say bitches.
Oh, wow.
I'm a Quartermaine bitch. Now I'm going to work it out. I can say that. I can say that on TV.
I know you can.
That I can say. I'm sure.
Like, go for it.
I caught for it. I said, you can say it. She's like, I'm a Quartermaine bitch. I'm going to work this out. I love it.
And nothing, certainly, but I feel like the Obrick character, she served her purpose for a little while, but I mean, I am fine with her just being pushed out by the Quartermaines and just kind of, just having a change of regime.
Yeah.
I mean, you never want to see an actress leave the show, but.
No, I love Kathleen. I love Kathleen.
No,
We love Kathleen. I love Kathleen.
Oh yeah,
no, no.
very talented. I mean, she does great in that role, but it's
Yeah.
like as a character, it's like
Just hitting a brick wall.
Yeah, it's
It's the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, I would be okay with them moving her out of the hospital, maybe keeping her being more like a Helena Cassadine or a Heather Weber, that, a villain that screws stuff up but can go away because she does so much other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, at least she has plenty of work, but I don't want to get rid of Dr.
No.
Obrick.
And we're working to get her on the show. She wants to come on. So
She's
we're working
she's
on
so
that.
funny.
Oh, I can't wait. I saw her in Winterthorn. I met her briefly at that premiere of that. It's a web soap, but I watched her, and she's great. How is it having Michael Easton back, but as a different character.
Oh, I mean, I didn't. When I came on, we rarely intersected,
Okay.
and then when he left, I was like, oh, I didn't really get a chance to get to know him that well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very excited to see what
Yeah.
he's doing with this character.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun. I don't know what he's shooting up, if it is.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I don't think it's like heroin though.
Well, we're thinking the
It
lizard.
seems like a
Yeah.
lot of heroin.
No, I know. It's like, oh,
I
God. But we're thinking something to do with the lizard, like it's part of the lizard DNA or something.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah,
Like
no,
something.
I love all that fun, weird, quirky stuff he's playing. I'm interested to see where he goes.
He's doing a great job. I
What they
think.
do.
Right, yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was really rocking with that vest and tie. I was liking that. I was liking that look. It's like, all right, Finn, yeah.
I have a good vest.
Yeah.
I was investing in that. Thank you, everybody.
I see what you did.
James, get out.
Okay. And I'm like, sorry.
She's like, you're
I'm
done.
all, I'm like, take my seat. But no, I mean, I really like that. I really like that they're going to bring things back to the hospital and like the drama at the General Hospital, for God's sake.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
kind of good thing.
we had 2 new doctor characters come in, and we hadn't had that in like a long
I know.
time.
I
yeah.
know. And even Dr. Mays. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I
Reoccurring.
like
I
him.
love him. He's so mean.
He and Tracy need to
Ooh, I know.
handle that.
Oh, you think there's sexual tension?
Oh yeah.
She said, handle that. She's like, okay, go on, girl. Like, why not? Oh, and okay, so did we like that Sonny kidnapped Julian for a minute? Did we care about those scenes? Was that anything?
Honestly, I
just-
didn't really.
Yeah.
Well, when he stuck like the letter opener in between his fingers,
Yeah.
and just before it went to commercial, and he just lets that little.
Sorry, what was that again?
That's real. Alexis.
Yeah,
Thank
they
you.
were really
Cherish that
cheesy
Yeah.
and unnecessary. We're like, what is this?
Yeah, nothing really happened.
We all knew, Sonny was going to threaten him. That's
Yeah.
all.
And he always
Typical.
does. Like, oh, Sonny threatened Julian. It must be Tuesday.
Must be Tuesday. Must be Tuesday. And then Frickle bought a dog. The cute little dog.
That dog was just licking all
I
up
know.
on him. Yeah.
He was. He was so cute. He bought a dog to surprise Nina because she can't have a baby.
Okay.
And she was like, this is not a baby. You can't replace a baby, the hole in my heart from 20 years of being in a coma with a dog.
Right, right.
Which I think it's kind of a timely thing. It's a timely subject, kind of. You can't have a baby, you get a dog, a cat.
I don't know. I like dogs.
Oh, man, I have Scrabble. I love my dogs.
Yeah.
But it's just, I wouldn't, she wanted a baby.
Yeah, but I mean, she can't.
Yeah.
So, and I understand. Franco's just trying to do the best
Yeah.
that he can do.
Right.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
Okay, go on,
I
girl.
don't think so because when she stated that she didn't want to have a baby, she just kind of wanted Franco to like be there, and for him to bring in something else to take away like her attention of wanting that baby, I just felt almost that was kind of like him saying, I can't be there for you right now like you want me to. So here, I'm just going to give you this dog,
Oh,
and hopefully
okay.
it fills whatever you needed, with the baby that you wanted,
Yeah. Okay.
if that makes sense.
Okay. There you go, folks. What do you guys think out there? People love the puppy. No, I love the puppy.
Right.
Um,
I think it's cute.
The puppy was great. Great actor, puppy. You're doing a great job.
But it was too soon for the puppy.
Too much puppy.
Too
I
soon.
think so.
What's the appropriate timeline for that?
I don't know. A woman just found out she can't have a baby. That's like every woman almost every woman wants to bear a child. So
It's like a couple days.
no.
Get out! Get out, Frank. You're sorry. Get out.
Consult the Bible of women, Sex in the City,
Thank
and
you.
say that Harry brought Charlotte a dog. Like they just kind of found it, and yeah, it's like so. When she had a miscarriage, Harry got her a dog,
yeah,
and it
that's
worked out on there.
And
So-
well, they lived
Yeah.
off Park Avenue, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So when Charlotte's walking with her hair and her
Yeah.
cute little dog with the outfit,
Yes.
I love them.
Yeah,
I love that. Things worked out for them.
So Nina and Frank, I won't make it.
They may not. Guys, that's really rough with them. 'Cause I like them together.
I
And those
do
two
too.
actors together, Roger and Michelle together, are
So
just like,
funny. So
God,
funny.
gold.
Yeah.
I hope they get back together because we obviously know this is going south.
It's going
for now.
south. Oh, my God. Oh, people are like, you're for Franco and Liz.
Well,
I
it seems
can
like
see
they've
it.
been pushing it in that
Yeah,
direction.
Franco
too,
and
with Jake.
Elizabeth. Yeah,
Yeah.
with Jake. And I saw a piece for this week. Jake is back. The new Jake is
Yeah,
on.
holding the puppy.
Yeah.
I know. He's on the puppy. But still, I will, and you fans of the know this, I will always hold it down for James' neighbor, who was a creepy Jake. I loved him so much. I'm so sad he's gone. With his little blunt haircut, I loved him.
I'm afraid this kid won't be as creepy.
I know.
He's cute.
I've talked to his family. They were like, thank you so much. They heard me waxing about him. I'm a big fan of his and little Emma Grace, Brooklyn. I love her.
Brooklyn is so cute.
Oh
too.
my God, she's
a
amazing.
star.
She's a star. She's amazing.
Star.
Amazing. All right, so then we have Carlos and Anna finally face to face. Well, cell to cell.
Yeah, well,
Fun head out.
that was just nice because I mean, you know, Carlos is great about always turning things around on people.
Yeah, he does.
Always, man.
You said it last
Yes.
time too.
Right. You see Griffin trying to forgive, you know, and then
He
as soon as
grabbed him.
Yes.
I
I was like,
jumped,
look at you, you little hypocrite.
I jumped.
Look at you.
I was like, oh my God. But he said it in a way, he's like, I'm going to learn to forgive you. I almost kissed again. Cheesy crackers, all you.
Mike Fisher plays hockey, honey. A good old Nan into forgiveness can still be a little physical.
Okay, there we go. I'm going to beat it out of you. That's
But
right.
I did like Anna afterwards, like, yeah, he doesn't speak for me.
Yeah.
Oh, she did say it.
Yeah,
And I
I
was
loved
like, you don't
that.
speak for me. And I was like, you go, girl. She's like, you don't speak for me. So, but they finally had their scenes together. So it was kind of a good things now.
That was like the ultimate good and evil scene. It was like we were waiting for that to come full circle because Carlos it just was like evil and Anna good, and it was just like I think that's why Griffin grabbed him like that because his evil vibe got into his blood, and then he was like, we're gonna figure this out. I will figure a way to forgive you.
Right.
You know, because that's what I thought it was.
And he said, he goes, and I really, really want to make sure that, Anna, you need to forgive him too.
Right.
And I think it's so easy for Griffin to say that because, I mean, even though he is Duke's son, he didn't know Duke.
Right.
And so he doesn't have...
The history.
He has the history that, you know, I mean, he just has that longing, but not really that attachment. Well, Anna just is this, this love that's lasted over 20 years, and a missing 20-year chunk while he was gone. That's just like a chance to recapture that happiness, then just plucked away at the last second. I could just see how it's... it'd be a very difficult task for Anna to be able to look at Carlos and say, all right, I forgive you.
And Carlos tried to pull this whole thing like, well, I'm a Fang man too, and I love Sabrina, my baby, and I was like, she's like, yeah, I don't care about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like you didn't care about mine.
And he took it away with no shame.
Yeah.
And he has no remorse.
No.
He's not even showing her any remorse. He's just like, yeah, I did it, but you did this. Like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's it. That's a Carlos, yes.
Wait a minute. Oh, I have a question. Alexis, what does that mean? Is it supposed to be on the screen? I don't know what that means.
She put the number, but yeah.
But we're on till 7.
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh, look, I'm confused. Okay, so let's see. And then we had Felix and Michael went to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say this because Ecuador is just like some stairs and a poster in Spanish. They did a sweeping shot of actual, because I'm half Puerto Rican. They were actually in Puerto Rico. They did a sweeping shot of Puerto Rico. So I was like,
They got a nice B-roll shot from
They did.
Tourism Bureau.
at first I was like, is that Florida, Miami? I was like, oh no, that's actually, so I was looking. I looked, I was like, no, that actually is Puerto Rico.
Is that what they use for stock footage? Is Florida?
I wonder. I was like, I saw those tall, but like, no, in Puerto Rico they have those tall tenement buildings there too. So they did that. But anyway, so they were in Puerto Rico.
Ugh, let's just move along already. Move along with this. Just get Sabrina back on the. If you're gonna do it, whatever. Let's just. Ooh, this is taking
But I'm
forever.
glad that they, brought Felix. Felix and Michael working together.
We love Mark.
I love
So now we
Mark.
get
Love
more of
Mark.
him.
We're gonna get him on the show too. We're gonna get on the show too. Yeah.
And I was just saying, I'm glad that we get a little
Yeah.
bit more of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hate that it's, again, just wasted on this. Let's find Sabrina nonsense. Like,
Okay.
if they turn him and Michael into, like, maybe a little budding relationship, this might get a little more interesting, but I don't think they'll do that with Michael. Because
Yeah.
they're already going there with Christina. But
They've made Michael and Sabrina star-crossed lovers. We didn't, as fans,
that no one
didn't
cares
get it.
about.
Oh, you guys didn't like it?
We didn't get it. We didn't feel it. Like it was like it's like went really fast, and it was like really their star-crossed love. It wasn't. I liked Sabrina and Tracy's friendship. I liked the way that developed. And
Right.
they were kind of like friends. She was watching what was named AJ at the time, but it was Avery. That seemed more believable. When it was like suddenly they're dating and now we're in love, and then she goes with Carlos and like he's star. I didn't get it. And we still don't even know what the baby's gender is.
No, I mean,
No one says it. No one says anything.
Really?
The baby.
Yeah.
Her and her baby. Like, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Yeah, when they were in Canada and
I
she
don't
delivered.
even know.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, no one ever says it.
yeah, because the last time she was on the show before she left, it was made like a cliffhanger because it
Yes.
seemed like there was some kind of medical emergency with the baby. So it
Yeah.
seemed like, oh my gosh, what's happening
Right.
with this baby? And you never knew what happened.
No.
Oh, you found like some bloody sheets in the hotel room.
Yeah.
That's all that Anna and Robert
That's it.
found. Yeah.
That's all we know.
But then well, clearly the baby's alive. I mean,
Yes,
Carlos
clearly.
has said the baby's alive.
Right.
And of course you see the pacifier or the rattle down
Right.
in Puerto Rico. So I mean, certainly the baby is alive, but we have no idea, boy, girl, what kind of condition it's in.
No,
Yeah.
not all. But apparently alive.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll find out very soon.
Yeah,
He's
sure
probably
will.
trying to use
Sooner
it as
the
a
better.
mystery or something.
Sooner the
A mystery
better.
that no one cares
You
about.
know?
Like, okay. It's like, but someone's like, Daquan says, Lacretia way back when said Sabine and Tracy were forced.
I did say
felt
that,
that?
and I
Okay.
totally agree. I didn't really like. It just seemed really odd. Like, I still think, with Sabrina, I think they just didn't know what to do with her.
That part's true.
And they just put her with the Quartermaines, and it just didn't really fit.
And again, we like the actress. We have no
Yeah.
true,
Oh,
yeah,
she's
sure.
great. Yeah, we like the actress. Just we need to find a really good way for her in there.
Yeah, because I love Carlos, and I like their relationship.
Vincent's good.
Yeah.
He's good. We always make fun of him. His performance, though. We always make fun of that, but he's good.
You call him Vincent?
Is it
It's Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Prince.
But it is Jeffrey Vincent
Vincent.
Paris.
Yes.
It's like the full thing, but I thought maybe you guys had like a little special.
We
That's
do.
just what James calls
That's what I call
because
him.
they're buds.
He allows me to call him Vincent.
No one else is allowed to call him that.
I didn't want to give it away, but I guess I just gave myself up. I'm like, dang it. And this isn't vodka, this is actually Sprite. Dang it, I'm sober.
Oh my.
I know, okay, it's vodka. They found the little baby toy
Yeah.
at the end at Tia Esencia's house.
Yeah. All
A
right.
little line behind.
And I was like, why was it? Was like, she's like, I've never seen. I don't know what's going on. Please tell me what's going on. There's a toy right there, lady. Yes. So we'll get her on that one. Obviously, we'll get her. But more Felix always. We want him. Jason and Sam had some lovemaking.
Okay, I was all.
Oh, her eyes lit up.
I know. She's like, okay.
I was all for Jason and Sam.
Okay.
But they got to do more than just these sex scenes. That every
they're
time we
catching
see
up.
them on TV,
Oh.
this is what's now. It's a little. I agree with you now.
Thank
I love them
Oh,
together.
wow. Oh, wow.
Yes.
I love them together.
Okay.
But I just feel like every time they're on screen, it's a little bit pointless now because we just see the same thing with them.
And the same music.
Yes.
But I do.
We need something for them
Yeah.
to do.
I do like though that finally the Helena stuff that we talked about last week, hoping that
It's
was going to start
coming
paying
up.
off, is starting to trigger now.
Yeah.
Constance Towers.
Finally.
Oh my God, I
Yes.
love her so much.
Yeah.
Just like can't sleep.
Oh,
Can't sleep, Samantha. She's like, oh my God! And I love when she sat on top of the bed. It was like it was in her ear.
Right?
You will never be happy. You are nobody come from your family. You go on, Constance. I love her.
Yeah.
She's the bomb.
Yeah, I mean, and we had Helena's ideas checked with Lulu, a little touchback on that,
Yes.
and then of course we had Laura and
Yeah.
Kevin Collins. So
Which we can go into. Laura, she had a little flashback
Right.
of
Yes.
Helena going off on her about Stavros. I was like, I remember that. When she had the curly hair. Jeannie Francis, when she had the curly hair. And so they had a little flashback about that and how they're trying to figure out. I mean, I'm invested in the storyline. I want to know this is history. I'm totally in it.
I don't know too much about it because I haven't really watched it for so many years, but it's got to be some sort of, is it a curse that she's put on Sam? Or?
The curse is on Sam, but then she sent Laura on a kind of goose chase about something she's loved and lost.
Okay.
So we don't know what that means. It led her to Scotty, of course, her first husband. And now she's with Kevin and trying to decipher this book and what that... They mentioned, what was it? They mentioned it was
Heartbreak Hotel.
Heartbreak Hotel.
Okay.
It's either an actual place or
It's a metaphor for
a
something.
metaphor for something.
Sounds really scary.
I know. I'm excited. I'm totally
Yeah.
excited.
No, it should be really, really cool, and just to see John Lindstrom on there, Kevin
John
Collins.
Lindstrom,
Yes.
that's right. Kevin Collins.
Yeah.
We have him on there. So we don't know. I mean, it's just like, we love the flashback. Yeah, exactly. Jay Sam is always about sex. Well, I just feel like they're making up for lost time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
actually, Kevin Mason Smith says that, they're making up for lost time. Liz did hold him hostage for damn near a year.
And she wasn't giving it up?
No, she sure wasn't. She wanted to, but I don't think what's going on there. But I'll tell you, Ladine, hello, if my man was presumed dead and comes back and looks like Billy Miller,
Yeah.
You're gonna make up.
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna make up. We're gonna make up.
Granted. But every scene is like it
Well,
turns into.
yeah.
A little love in the afternoon.
Thank you, Vanessa. That's right. The mic is dropped.
Their real life is seeping into GH.
I love it. Oh my God, I love it. But so yeah, so I mean, so those are all kind of the good. Like so, you mentioned Lulu thing a little bit. So we'll see what happens with all these where they're going. That Helena's has on the canvas. Then we have Anna, Griffin, and Carlos. We just talked about that already. And then Jordan and Andre. Here's what I want to talk about, girl.
All right, first, can we just back it up with your relationship with Andre?
Back it up. You back it up.
First, the scene where your gift to him is the Indiana Jones hat.
Yes.
Oh, brother.
Frank hates that.
I hate that hat.
love
I hate that hat. Oh, come on. When you read the script, it's like, you have to give him that hat. You're like, what am I doing? This is not terrible.
Cute.
No way. You didn't give him a whip after.
Yeah, I mean, it would be different if I brought a whip. Right. But the hat was cute.
Indiana,
Sure, we had to bring it in
Jones.
somehow, you know. They never gave us our first date, so.
Oof, that hat's the pits. Come on.
Well, yeah.
That's
It's
the thing
not,
about that.
it's not, it hasn't returned.
No,
so.
no.
Thankfully.
Well, for a while, you guys were fighting. That's why I didn't return because you couldn't have a true date.
I know.
It's like near misses all the time.
A lot, which is I feel like happens so much in life. We're so busy, you know. Business people are very busy. It's hard to date, so just
Yeah.
keep missing and missing, but still wanting to try. I think that was kind of real.
It was interesting, though, in the scene that led up to the nice big smooch between you guys, though, that all of a sudden it's like Anna's like always in the room.
Yeah.
But no,
Great scene.
But nothing about Curtis, because Curtis always seems to be in the room, too, as well. And,
Yeah.
and nothing brought him about that. It was
Right.
only just about Anna.
Well,
Yeah.
she only cared about Anna at that time.
At that moment,
At
yeah.
that moment, you were like, okay, do you want to date me? I love when you asked. I get glad you finally asked. Do you want to date me or Anna? He did pause for a second.
Is Jordan like jealous of Anna a little bit?
No, you know what I think? I think
question.
she's, you know, as tough as she is or seems to be. I think at the end of the day, when you're dating someone, you like someone, you're vulnerable. I think that she was just being a girl at the end, you know, just like, you know, what's up?
Yeah.
Are you with me or not with me? You know, I don't think it was anything towards Anna. I think she has a lot of respect for her, but she's also a woman, a mother, and she's very real. And it's like, if we're gonna do this, let's do this. If you want her, then just be a man and say you want her.
Okay, I see that. I totally see that.
Just being straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, there's no bad people in this triangle. It's one of the few triangles that are out there that's all good people.
Right.
Yeah.
All three of you guys are fine people. There's nothing. It's like there's no really villain or anything. That's what makes it so delicious.
Right. Right.
Because he like him some Anna. He does. Sorry to tell you.
Yep.
Sorry to tell you, Jordan, Vanessa.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I have a GH page in which I put, you know, the three of your pictures lined up, and
Right.
almost everyone said they want
I know.
Andre. and
Fine, I
Anna.
won't have any lover.
No,
then.
he's big.
See, me and Sarah C have been saying we want you with Rick.
Rick, yeah,
Because
Rick
that would bring
Lansing.
TJ into the story with
Yes.
Molly, and I'm like, you know,
Yeah,
and he
yes.
is
A
Rick
lot of
Hurst is
people. A lot
fantastic
of
looking.
people were asking about Rick.
Yeah, Rick Hurst.
But we have to figure out how, because he's got that side to him that I'm just. It's not so much of a crime side. It's just there's a sleazy side to
Yes,
him.
Right.
you're right.
You know,
I
Right.
read an
Yeah.
article saying that he was coming back.
Yeah, he's coming
Yes,
back.
he is.
Yeah, but no,
I miss Rick.
I did a
He's
poll.
great.
I did a poll where they want you with Curtis.
A lot of people do want me.
I know.
Curtis, yeah.
So you could have a lover.
I could.
You could.
I could.
Now, have you and Donnell talked off camera at least what you think like, the backstory is
I
between
don't
you
talk
two
to him at all.
characters?
I'm kidding.
You send a little note and give it to an assistant, and they run over there.
Yeah.
Have you guys at least discussed what you think the backstory is between them? Why there's so much kind of like friction between the two of you guys?
Absolutely.
Okay. Interesting.
I know. She's like, yeah, we did.
Do you care
She's all
to
back. She's all back.
elaborate on that?
I'll talk about what we do know.
Okay. So,
You know,
brother-in-law.
He's my brother-in-law. I was married to his brother. We all have the same last name, Ashford. I spoke about him, sort of introducing me to the whole undercover DEA stuff. We talked about his history with cocaine
Yes.
and addiction. So I will leave it at that.
Yeah.
But you guys,
yeah.
you guys worked really well together in that Kelly hostage almost takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just able to give each other those looks, and you're like,
Yes.
yeah.
While
already
Valerie and Audrey both stood there and watched.
Yeah, I think that they're a great professional team together, for sure. I think they work really well together professionally. I think she's very disappointed in the fact that he has that side that takes him away from,
Okay.
you know, a good moral compass.
Well, when he came on the show, I told him, I said, I liked the scene when he met TJ, went up with TJ again. I love seeing a strong black man talking to another younger black man. I kind of like seeing that. We don't see that enough on
TV.
Period. So I kind of like that. And then you were like Mama Lion. It was a good scene.
No, it's good. I love to have a little family core now. It's like we actually have a little family core.
I think the harder thing is to see why you have such animosity towards Curtis, because even though you say like you don't like it when Curtis goes against Not on the Straight and Narrow.
Right.
Since he's been on the show, we really haven't seen that side of him. I mean, he's been kind of playing fast and loose, but nothing really egregious. So it's hard to see where Jordan's coming from on this, and it just seems so like one-sided. Like, why is she all up on Curtis all the time?
Yeah.
She tripping. Like, she just get mad every time.
Yeah. Well, I think, because, I mean, from what I discussed with Donnell, we definitely came, and what Jordan said in the beginning was she came from Baltimore. She's seen how drugs can completely demolish a neighborhood. That's why I think she felt so strongly about this. There's some connection there. There's something there with drugs, her son, protection of her son, making right choices, and her dead husband. I think there's something that I have over him, and there's something that he has over me that we've already discussed.
Yeah.
But that's definitely.
Just watch The Wire.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Yeah.
Love The Wire.
Because it just certainly, I mean, the relationship season, anytime you just see Curtis, it just seems to push every one of your Jordan's buttons.
Yeah,
just
does.
no matter what.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
you just can't help it.
Makes
Just
her
like,
think she want him. She has to.
There's literally one button to push with Jordan, and that's my son. If anything to do with my son, that's it. That's it.
Which is kind of like a parent thing anyway.
Yeah.
You don't be messing with my kids.
Yeah.
Right? Don't do that. And someone mentioned Jordan Nicholas.
What?
Someone talk about that.
That seems so weird.
That's so weird. Like, wow, okay.
And what do you think the odds are that Jordan's actually seen Sean and visited him in prison at all recently? What do you think? 'Cause, boy, I mean, that's just like, come on.
We don't even discuss that. Yeah, no, I don't think she has or will.
Oh, man.
Bring him back on. Bring him on full time. He's such a great actor. There's enough room for 3 black men on there, 4 black men. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. You have to pick a litter then. They're like, all 3 of you. Which one?
Those new ones with Spike instantly.
Oh, I know, exactly.
Oh, man.
Bring him back.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you bring him on for a second, you're like, why isn't he on? Like, he's up for an Emmy, Daytime Emmy this year again. It's like, why aren't you on?
Yeah.
Full time.
And I don't know. Yeah, we never discussed like, oh right, my baby's dead.
Yeah.
Oh right.
That whole thing.
Yes. Okay, so then we're gonna do this last ones, and then we'll take some phone calls. First, we had Ned and Olivia.
Oh, that was good.
Love that scene.
Yes.
They got together.
Can they just come on?
I know.
Put them back together. Just do
They
it
belong
already.
together. Lisa Cicero and Wally Chris are such great chemistry.
Olivia needs somebody.
With a shameless plug for Captain America
yes.
Civil War.
I love that. I'm like,
Hey, corporate synergy at its finest, guys. All right.
oh, your team Iron Man? I just love to.
I do. And
Not like they need it, but yeah.
Yeah, and I know Wally Kurth. I got to interview him for Days of Our Lives, and he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And he's doing both shows right now, of course. I know he's just like,
But
That's dreamy.
I know.
But it's frustrating to have scenes like with Ned talking to Tracy, and Tracy's basically almost like speaking for the fans.
Yeah.
Like, stay in Port Charles. Why won't you stay in Port Charles? We've got ELQ under control now. And it's like, why are you writing these kind of scenes? Because we know that he can't. And so it's just frustrating because you're like you're begging him to stay, and but you also know that he's not going to be able to, and you're going to be writing him off for a while until he can free up and come back again.
Oh, right.
I know. I was like, dang it. And then we had a great scene with. We forgot to get back to the part of you and Andre making out.
You know, y'all just tried to.
Almost forgot. I almost forgot.
I was like, maybe something important.
Let's go back.
I want to know.
He shut you up. He was like, who do you want? Who do you want? And he was like, I'll show you. And you were like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's go again. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we came back from commercial. We were still going.
You were like,
Anthony is dreamy, right?
Yeah, he's pretty dreamy, and he's also a gentleman and a professional and very easy to work with. But yeah, it was.
Lady, any questions? We had a good time when he was here. Yeah, on our show.
That's right.
You had a good time. But no, it was actually it was like finally though. It was like, oh my God, finally they're kissing.
Yeah,
They're
they've really stretched it out.
Yeah.
What's America? I'm like, are we dating in LA? It's crazy.
Yeah, and you like Andre was like making sure that it was gonna all go down. It's like, I got commitment. I cannot.
Right.
He
was like,
Yeah.
let's get all the assistants on board.
Yes.
Cancel everything.
Cancel everything. But then Scotty's like, come here,
yeah.
walk with me. Anything with Ken Schreiner, of course, we're all,
Yes.
Lacretia, you
Yes.
have about that. But no, it was a great scene. You guys do have chemistry, so it's
Oh,
kind of
good.
nice.
I'm glad. Yeah, some people think that we don't.
No.
Yeah, who knows?
So what's it like before you shoot the big makeout scene or the big kiss?
Yeah.
What's the conversation like? Oh, just
It's very like it's so technical. There's a lot of like, okay, because we're not in the rehearsal, we're not doing it, so it's just to get the camera angle. Okay, so that's your camera. I'll make sure not to hide your lighting that way, and then it's very choreographed, and then it's
Yeah.
On a scale 1 to 10.
This is
I was waiting for Ladine.
yeah, because
you know,
Ask her.
on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh God,
playing
you
with her hair.
guys can't do
She's
this
playing with
to
her hair.
me.
She's playing with her hair. You can say no
you
comment.
had
You
to
can
know
say
it
no
was
comment.
coming. She was hoping that
Yeah.
it wasn't gonna
You
come.
can say no comment.
Anthony is an amazing kisser, so I
Okay.
would say it was up
A
there.
15.
Oh,
15. Good answer. That's right.
it was up there. That's the nice general like vague answer.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you fill your
She
own.
didn't give me 1 to 10.
She doesn't kiss and tell. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
She's a lady.
Well, that was for the fans.
Yes, if
Yeah,
yeah.
it
It wasn't for you. It wasn't for you. That's right. Okay.
Oh my God. And we have to mention her other relationship. When you and Anna talked.
Yeah.
And I love when she said, if I had a chance to do it all over again, I would do it the same. And you said,
I'd hope.
I hope that you.
Include me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's too much that we've been through.
Yes.
And I think all along she knew deep down inside that I would have had her back.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, easily.
Yeah. I would have made it go away in some sort of way.
I love that they made you guys friends. How do you feel about when they first did it? Because you guys were adversaries, obviously, at first, and it was revealed who you really were. Did you really like that development?
Totally, because
Yeah.
I wanted to make that decision right away. That it wasn't so much of a friendship thing; it was more of a teacher-student thing. Because she had been through this with Robin, so I was really looking to her in the beginning, like, well, how do we do this? How did you do this? I mean, what do I do? And she was sort of coaching me along the way. So that's what I looked at, and then it became more of a mutual respect, woman to woman, mother to mother, you know, good cop to good cop.
Yeah. A good female friendship. God
Yeah.
bless America. Finally.
Right.
Yeah.
Get a few of those on there.
Yeah.
Not fighting over anybody.
Because I feel like Anna's biggest thing is like just knowing who she could really trust. I mean, she knew she could trust like Robert and Mac, things like that, people that had been there. But
Yeah.
somebody like Jordan who would have her back if she could just make that step to just open up to her.
Right, because there is still the law, which we
Yeah.
both stand by
Right.
regardless. So she knew that if it were to come down to it and I had to make that decision, that I would be correct. It wouldn't, it wouldn't be a bitch on bitch thing.
Yeah.
Which happens, I think, a
Yeah,
lot.
Right.
it does.
You know.
That's why I think it's so refreshing. To me, it's refreshing.
Yeah.
They call them Joanna. Is that the name? Jordana?
Yeah.
Jordana? Yeah, Jordana. That's your
But I
that's
did
your
like when
name.
finally Anna decided to come clean with everything. I mean, it wasn't like she was trying to, twist it to suit her own needs and try
No,
to
she
get
didn't.
out of it.
Yeah.
No, she just came
It was a
forward. This is a
release,
yes. Just told you everything.
But you both got you both had tears in your eyes. Like you didn't cry outright. I know you guys were so good. Your acting was so well done. That you guys had tears in your eyes as you were talking like two girlfriends would have.
Yeah. It was.
Everybody's hurt.
Well, that's the thing is like, my girlfriend is hurting, and I think I was crying because I didn't realize how much she was hurting. That's what's so heartbreaking is like I couldn't even
Be there.
for you, and you were going through this obviously insane time. I mean, you're seeing a shrink and all. I'm not aware of that. I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
But it's also because I feel like too, like you could spot like something was off, but you just didn't have all the pieces to put everything together.
Exactly.
So I can feel like that kind of
Frustrating.
guilt on your side. It's like I wish I could have picked up on everything. I could have
Yeah.
maybe helped you sooner.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It was good. God, you guys' acting were just so good. You and Finola match just note for note.
She's great.
It's great. We're gonna have her on our show this one day. We're gonna get her on here one day.
She's funny.
I want her on the show so bad. She's a legend. She's a legend.
And
Well, I think we have a great
hilarious.
pipeline.
I know, right here.
Yeah.
Tell her come do it.
Hold on, let me just call.
Yeah, Text her right now.
She'd be like, I'm drinking wine. It's Sunday. What the hell are you doing?
So we're going to actually take some phone calls, but while we did the last just couple little things, Alexis will put the phone number up and all that. Make sure to keep them short and to the point, of course. We have tons of time. Jocelyn wants to do a little story on the Bearded Dragon with Dr. Finn.
That was fine. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
And-
another way for Carter to get close to Dr. Finn.
Exactly. I told you, we know where they're going.
Yeah, we know.
And Griffin and Jordan had a quick scene. We kind of went off on you because he couldn't see Anna. 'Cause he couldn't
Oh,
see
yeah,
Anna.
yeah.
And he just stormed off. You're just like, bye.
Yeah.
And then Paul and Andre. Andre was like, I'm a man. You are not going to, I know I can't. And he's like, what's your relationship? You love her? It's like, none of your business. We have our first phone call, you guys. And
Hello. Thank you for calling AfterBuzz TV's After Show with General Hospital. Go ahead and say your name and where you're from.
Hi, it's Cheryl from South Carolina.
Hi,
Cheryl Hawk. She's like one of our favorites. She's on every week. How are you?
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I wanted to just point a few things out, and then I'll let the next caller go so that I don't tie you guys up. But I don't like jealous Jordan.
Oh,
It's just not your character. She's such a strong woman that Jordan
yeah.
would never be jealous like that.
Well, you know, we're all human. Behind
I'm
every
warming
strong.
up to Jordan, and Andre, but I still hold out hope that Sean's going to get out of jail and they're going to make amends.
Yeah, I mean that would.
And
be
I think
really sweet.
there's a lot of sexual tension between Jordan and Curtis. I think something happened.
What was it, Cheryl? What do you think
What do you
happened?
think?
You know, Cheryl's always right.
Yeah, Cheryl knows. Cheryl knows what's going on.
And you know, one last thing, not Jordan related.
Okay.
The best part was when Nina was telling Dylan that he needed to change his name because it didn't rhyme with anything. And then she rhymed Willin with Dylan.
That was a good line. That was a good
She was
line.
cracking herself up.
She was. That was a great line. I love that. My God. Well,
right.
thank you, Miss
I just
Cheryl.
wanted to say hi.
Hi. Thanks for calling.
Have a great show.
Thank you. We have another phone caller.
Hello. Thank you for calling AfterBuzz TV with the General Hospital After Show. Please say your name and where you're from.
Oh, hi, good evening, everybody. It's Jamel from Brooklyn.
Jamel, are you with my grandmother right now? We're celebrating her birthday.
They're calling you from the Red Lobster.
Unfortunately, no.
Dang it. Go over there. Go see her. Okay. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Hey, what would you say to Vanessa? What would you like to say to her?
Well, I think that I don't want to even keep current with the show. I just want to say to Vanessa, I love your performance. I think I loved you from the moment you was a double agent, and I love your character because you got out of so many sticky situations. From you had to kill up the hitman, and you really were. I love it. I love it. You're a very fierce lady, very wonderful character, and beautiful actress, and I love that that you've stayed on and. Your character seems to get more bigger and bigger, so I love it. I just had to call in quick because I loved you with Mara West too, because you have chemistry with everybody, but Mara West and you at the beginning when you were double agent and everything, it was brilliant too. It was wonderful.
That was good.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. I love working with Mara.
Oh, I'm
She's
sure.
the two. We had a little villain thing happening there. It was kind of fun. So yeah, wow, thank you so much for saying those kind words. That was great.
Thank you, Jamel.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, Vinessa, because that's interesting. When you come on, you're playing a double agent, but then all of a sudden your character goes to being the police commissioner.
Yeah.
I mean, when you come on, expecting the 180 your character took on that. How is that when you were just reading it along and saying, oh, I guess I'm police commissioner? All right.
I liked it because I thought that was just one more thing. I mean, it was hard to think about all of the different roles that I was kind of playing in the beginning. It was a bad girl, a mom, love interest, and the good person when I was undercover. So it was just one more layer.
Yeah. We have another phone call.
Hey, you're calling into AfterBuzz TV's General Hospital After Show. Please say your name and where you're from.
Hi.
Hello. Who are you?
Michael from LA.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
Oh, pretty good.
What would you like to say to Vanessa or to us here on the show?
I don't know, since Anna got caught, will they discover that Paul shot Sonny soon to wrap up this storyline?
Do you think they're gonna wrap up his storyline? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, because Paul is the one who really shot Sonny, not Carlos.
Is it?
I thought, yeah, is it? Yeah, is it? Are we sure? I don't know. I think it can go on for a while. They can drag this on for a while. I think.
I mean, they did show Paul doing it, but you never know. They can rewrite that if they so please.
You know how it is, Michael, on soaps. You know how it is, right?
Carlos had a Paul mask.
Yeah, it's like that's happened before.
It has happened before. They've changed things before, right?
Come on now, bulletproof vests and blood capsules. They
Yeah.
can do anything.
Carlos is alive. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys think that they're gonna drag this out and it won't nobody know?
I'm not sure, but they'll drag it out for a while. The story has been going for a while.
Oh yeah.
Don't Carlos know that Paul shot Sonny?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, does Carlos know? I don't know if Carlos knows.
It said that. Well, I know he saw him shoot Sloan, so that's what he has over him.
But I don't think
maybe
anybody knows that it was Paul that shot Sonny.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Somebody knows.
Good point, Michael. I don't think Carlos knows. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you, Vinessa.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you, Michael, for watching. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. We have another phone call. I love it. This is great.
Thank you for calling AfterBuzz TV. Please say your name and where you're from.
Hi, this is Kimberly from Maryland.
Hi, Kimberly from Maryland.
Hi, I just wanted to ask Vanessa, does she think that Jordan is a little horny for Curtis?
Straight
I know. Okay, Kimberly from Baltimore. Okay.
No foreplay there. Huh?
Just straight to it. I think Jordan's just horny. Period. Can I just say? Because I don't.
You don't have any.
Because Sean's been in jail.
Yeah, Sean's been in jail.
So I mean, I think she's just like, it's time. It's time.
Mm-hmm. It's time.
But yeah, I think she's got something for Curtis. And
Yeah, because I like you and Curtis. I just can't wait to see y'all get together.
It's so funny how people are saying this because I feel like we've had just a little tiny bit of scenes.
We see
nothing,
it though.
Crazy.
It's Curtis, that's why.
It's Curtis. You guys just love Curtis. I think Curtis
The way
would
you
be
two look at
great
each
to
other,
anyone.
and especially the way you look at him, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I love it.
Subtext.
I know. I love it.
Subtext is playing through.
You go on, Kimberly. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you for watching us and calling in.
Okay, bye.
Take care. Bye. I love it. We have another phone call.
Hi, thank you for calling into AfterBuzz TV's General Hospital After Show. Please say your name and where you're from.
Hi, this is Dion from Edmonton, Canada.
Ooh, Canada! Yay! Wow. Hi, Dion. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, what is you have a comment for us or to Vanessa?
My fellow Canadian.
I have a question for Vanessa. Just wanted to say, first of all, you are, bar none, my favorite newer character on the show.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.
No problem. So I want to know, what has been your favorite storyline that you've had so far, and what storyline would you like to see for yourself?
Ooh, okay.
That's a good one.
You do our job. That's good.
I loved when I was undercover.
Okay.
You know, I missed those days when people really didn't know who I was, and I was able to kind of.
Too, actually.
Yeah, I loved Julian stuff and being really coy with him and Ava. So I love that. And what storyline would I like to see for myself?
Yeah.
I would love to see. I'd love to see a family grow, a new family grow in Port Charles. And see a real full relationship fully realized with a wedding and get taken along that fairy tale as well.
You need a brother played by James Lott Jr.
Wow.
I agree.
And a sister played by Ladine Harvey. It could work.
Or her mom. I think that it would be great for Jordan's mom. I'm forgetting her name already. It's gonna come to me.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. That's good.
Victoria Rowell would be fun.
That would be cool. I don't really. I don't. Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's so controversial.
Yeah.
I saw her on Lot of SVU
That's a great question.
earlier.
That's a great
question.
That's a great question. Well, thank you for calling in and watching all the way from Canada.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Are we getting to see Jordan's apartment or house soon? Yeah.
We saw it. We saw it with Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Her little loft, but then we see it again coming.
Yeah. All right.
Because Anthony gets a chance.
Right.
So-
Hey, he gonna come on.
Okay, Daniela Graff, I'm going to say your name correctly, saying that she and her husband have had crushes on you for a long time. The husband's asleep right now, and we're trying to wake him up.
Wake up.
wake up. They asked me to give him a shout out. I'm like, I'm giving you a shout out. My big mouth. I'm giving you a shout out. So.
Because they're all the way in Germany where it's 4 in the morning.
It's 4 in the morning.
Oh,
there.
wake up. Jordan Ashford saying, wake up. I'm
Thank you.
here.
I love she's here. We'll take a few more phone calls, and let's take the next one.
Hello, you're calling into AfterBuzz TV live here at the General Hospital After Show. Please say your name and where you're from.
Hello, this is Mike from Hollywood.
Mike from Hollywood. Oh, you're like down the street. I love it. How are you?
All right, and you?
Good. So, any comments for us or something to Vinessa?
I got a comment. People are always saying that Elizabeth is a bad mother, but I haven't seen Jake with Jason and all this free time he done had.
That's true. You're right. That's true.
He got all this free time to have sex with Sam over and over and over, and I haven't seen that kid visit that apartment one time.
Wow.
That's funny.
That's true.
Real.
That's true. You're right. You're absolutely correct.
Right?
I can't
Like,
argue
he could
that
pick him up from school a couple of times.
He could pick him up from rehab or wherever he's at.
Nah, but him and Sam catching up right now. So,
Oh,
you know.
I kind of, Ladine is right. The only reason they're making them have sex so much is really because they're going to break them up.
Yeah, okay.
Can they do that after so long?
I know.
Yeah.
Dating?
If they break them up, it's like,
so
don't
the
get them
curse.
together.
It's the curse is
Right.
going to happen because whenever it's going this good and a couple is having fun, something crazy happens.
It's true. It is so. It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Very true.
And to Vinessa, I think you're a great actress, and I love you on the show. A lot of the people on the panel and in the message boards want you to be with Rick.
We do.
Yep.
We do.
But I feel like if you end up with Rick, we'll never see you again. So I
Aw.
Yeah.
I actually think you have great chemistry with Nicholas.
See,
Somebody else with
Nicholas. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, the
could
few
straighten
times
him
that
out.
you and him have had scenes together, you've been like a ball buster to him, and I think that's really what Nicholas needs.
He might.
I
He
agree.
might.
Don't put him with Liz. No, Lucretia. They don't deserve
No, Lucretia.
to be
No, Lucretia.
Do not put him with Liz.
What about Hayden?
What, Hayden?
He tried to kill her. That's just wrong.
But they
I
have
like
such
Hayden.
great
It's
they
really
do.
like on days. I think James will say they're kind of like Sammy and EJ, but
Yes.
Hayden wants to be with Curtis, so let her run off and be
yeah,
with
that's a
Curtis.
way better
yeah.
couple.
That's true. That's very true. Actually,
Let
I
him
like
have as
something.
many shirtless scenes so James can get his
Okay.
feel and let him be together.
God, you are speaking my language. You're speaking my language. Oh my God. Donnell shirtless. Yes, yes, please. Yes. Well, thank you so much from Hollywood. That's great. Thank you for calling in and watching
Yeah,
us.
thank you. And I think Frank and Ladine are becoming a super couple
Oh, yeah,
on the show. They're back and forth.
They are.
Togetherness. They really. I like when Frank rolls his eyes when she says things. If you watch it,
Typical man.
yeah.
Oh, I
They're
love it.
becoming like a slow super couple.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
My
I'm not
plan is
feeling it.
working.
Plan is working. Well, thank you so much for calling in. You're a great caller. Thanks for calling in.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. And we'll take one last call, and you're the lucky last one.
All right, last caller. You are calling into AfterBuzz TV live with the General Hospital After Show. Please say your name and where you're from. Yes. Yes.
Hi. Yeah, I'm the one with sleepy husband.
Oh, fun.
Oh, sleepy husband.
Oh, Germany. Oh, my God, Germany.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Oh, my God. Well, hello, Danielle. How are
This
you?
is Lutz calling from Berlin. I woke up finally.
Well, welcome. Vanessa's right here.
Oh my gosh, hello. Thank you for calling.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Sorry, yeah. In Berlin. So I'm sorry. Very early indeed already. Yeah. I finally to you go.
Something nice for Vanessa.
You look beautiful, and
Did you just
it's great
wake
that you're
up?
on the show.
Oh, thank you so much for calling. You're so sweet.
We're so glad you called in. She's very happy you called in from Germany. That's very nice. I know you like her.
Yeah, we're big. Yeah, we're huge fans, and we watch every time. And Yeah, we enjoy it very much because here people don't know so much about GH, and it's good to have people there who talk about the details and all that, and the storylines and all that.
Oh, wow.
So who do you want to see Jordan with?
Anna. I want her to be with Anna.
Typical man. Typical straight man, of course.
Yeah.
I think there's some chemistry between the both.
Listen, you're not the first one who said that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're guilty because the way you play, you have some erotic, I don't know, tension.
I don't know. People, it would be a first, but I don't think we play it that way. I don't think I am.
He's really reading into it.
He's laughing. That's funny. I love it. Oh my God. Well, I'm glad you woke up. I'm glad my voice woke you up or whatever, and you were able to call in.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks. Enjoy.
Thanks for watching us.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, that's so funny. That was a great last call.
Right?
Yes.
There you go.
And my mom has given you guys a couple names, Blank. Yeah, she got him too.
Oh, how funny. Lake.
Right.
Oh my God, I love it.
Blank.
You guys have been turning it up recently. Turning it up
I was like, I
recently.
can't believe she responded in the chat. I'm like,
Just wait till
Not for
sweeps
me.
hits, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Wait till sweeps hits.
Big sweeps.
Oh,
Wow,
I love
that's
it. That's right.
crazy.
So, he's back in again. So next
I
week.
got it.
So next
Okay.
week is the actual Daytime Emmys.
Yeah.
They're not televised. So I believe they're going to be online somewhere. But there will be a show here next week. It's going to depend on which one is going to be here, who's going to be at the Emmys. I don't know what's happening, but I will be here for sure. So
As will I.
yeah, we'll both be here next week. So there will be a show. There'll be a show on May 1st. There will be a show. But good luck to everybody who, of course, who's up for Emmys. I mean, it's a very exciting thing, and I'll watch it online.
Yay, GA.
Yeah. Got a lot of nominations.
Yeah.
A lot of nominations, including Best Drama and Writing. And I mean, just it's going to be exciting. And you get to see Anthony Geary again. He's going to fly in from Amsterdam, you think?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
He's up for an Emmy tonight, that night too. So it should be really good. It's really, really good. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having
It
me.
went by so fast. You have to come back another
I know,
time.
it went by so fast.
You have to come back again and again and again.
With
Yeah.
Anna.
Whoa, oh my God.
I want to start doing pairs.
We're gonna try to do pairs. Well, we want you back on with I'm gonna say their names, Anthony Montgomery and Donnell Turner.
We absolutely will.
The three of you.
I mean, I would love that. That'd be great.
Yeah, we told them too. So
This
guess
is
the
going to
one.
be like a heart attack.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, having the two of them
Oh
in
my
the room.
God,
That would
And we
be too
need-
much in a room. I think
We're going to need
yeah.
2 hours,
Yeah.
not 1
We'll have to
hour.
be
Yeah.
in our bathrobes and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And we need some Taquan Richmond. Where is he?
Oh, I think he's just a working man.
I
He's
know.
working a lot. Yeah.
I know we miss him. I want him on there.
Me
And
too.
real quickly, we should just tell you how much James likes to talk about that. You reached out to him to be on the show.
Good. No, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yes.
Someone told me. So this is because
Oh,
people
yes,
are fans.
I was on a Periscope.
Yeah,
This
so-
is so crazy. Go
Yes,
ahead, tell
and was like, would you want to be on GH Report? And she's like, I'd love to be on it, but like no one's contacted me.
Yeah.
And people were like, James, she's talking about you. Like, go on it. But I was like, well, I follow your Periscope anyway, but I missed that one. Lots of you do in your car sometimes. You're like, well,
A lot
I'm
of
in
them.
between auditions or my kids, whatever. And so she did. She reached out to me and we talked, and I'm like, come on. She's like, let's do it.
Yep. It's super easy. It's
super easy.
great vibe. So thanks
Oh,
for having
thank
me.
Absolutely. And if they want to keep following you, where can
Yes.
they follow you?
So my Twitter is @Vinessa Antoine and my Instagram is Vantwan. Just Vantwan. I don't do Snapchat and all that. I'm not even on Facebook. So
Yeah.
that's
I know.
it.
I tried to look for you on Facebook.
It's on
Yeah,
Facebook.
I can't do it.
She's on there. So.
Too much.
So follow her, follow her request on General Hospital weekdays on ABC, of course. And Frank, tell me where they can find you.
You can follow me on Twitter @HappyGoJackie. Check me every Tuesday night at 10 o'clock with my improv team Max at IO West. And real quick, RIP Dante and Lulu's sex bed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bye, sex bed.
Bye, sex bed.
Hi guys, you can find me on Twitter @Ladine_Harvey and Facebook @Ladine Corinthos Harvey.
And of course, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever at LACRETIALYON, since there is only one. Also here at AfterBuzz TV with Frank for Legends of Tomorrow, as well as other fun shows, like this Sunday at Flappers. I will be doing a stand-up show at 9 p.m.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She's funny. Go see her. Not far from here. And you can follow me on all social media platforms at James Lott Jr. My radio show on AdrenalineRadio.com on Fridays. Tune in there at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's great. And just watch all these shows here on AfterBuzz TV. They're great. Thank you very much for watching us. We'll see you next time.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you
later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.